I am Patricia Laurie and I will be discussing the economics of Asian regionalism. In economics, the story of regionalism has been one of complexity and challenges. First, let's talk about economic regionalism, understand what it is and its meaning. Economics is the social science that studies the allocation of scarce resources like money, time, and labor. What are scarce resources? When we talk about resources being scarce, it means they are in short supply. This scarcity is at the core of economics because it creates a fundamental problem. People want more things than the resources available to fulfill those desires. Examples of scarce resources include natural resources such as oil and minerals, and human resources like skilled workers. One of the primary ways regionalism manifests is through trade agreements between these countries. These agreements establish frameworks for reducing barriers to trade, such as tariffs and quota. Among member nations, these agreements aim to foster economic growth and development within the region by facilitating smoother trade flows. During the Great Depression in 1930, many countries formed preferential trade blocs to shield the economy from the harsh impacts of the Great Depression. The Great Depression was caused by the stock market crash of 1929, widespread bank failures, and a prolonged drought that persisted throughout the decade. Countries worldwide were deeply affected by the Great Depression, including less developed Asian nations, which also felt its impact. Moving forward to the post-war era, global economic policymakers treating all countries equally, which was a big part of the general agreement on tariffs and trade. They wanted to avoid repeating past mistakes and make trade fair to everyone worldwide. However, some economists and policymakers still doubt the benefits from regionalism because they were worried it might harm the broader international financial system. However, proponents argue that regionalism can bring benefits if approached thoughtfully. It should not create protectionist blocks but instead foster open and outward-oriented economic integration, just as removing barriers within national economics spurs growth. Creating a market that spans multiple national borders can also be advantageous. Just as removing barriers to trade within national economies, like those between different states and provinces within countries such as China, India, Germany, and the United States, is a usually good thing, which allows for the creation of a market that spans several national economies that bring various benefits. Despite historical and political differences, Asia's fundamental interest lies in integration for sustained growth and prosperity. The journey requires careful navigation but promises a brighter economic future for the region.